Hello and welcome to the Three Geeks Network. Tonight we're going to review Poltergeist, the remake, produced by Sam Raimi, and I will get a director here in just a second. Joining us tonight is me, my wife Liz, Philip, and Dan. We just left the movie theater maybe an hour ago. Um, Philip, give us a quick synopsis on this movie.
Sure, it starts off similar to the original. Basically, a family, Sam Rockwell and his family are out looking for a house. They end up finding a house. Lo and behold, it ends up seeming to be possessed. Their daughter goes in and makes contact, disappears, kind of runs through the process, and then kind of you end up with somewhat of a resolution and kind of a different method.
Awesome. This is one of the first casts that we've ever done where we're split, but the way we'll do this is we'll start off with our positives. One of the things I really liked about this movie is Sam Rockwell. The performance was extremely believable. Uh, the scene with the clowns was terrifying, and parts of the ending I really, really enjoyed. Liz?
I like the whole movie. So I Jason's not much one for movies that what do you call them? Jump scares.
Jump scares, but I'll get into that in a minute.
But I love them. So I would probably say that was my favorite part. I like horror, so being scared about every 4 seconds was awesome.
Everybody thinks I'm going to Philip next, but I'm going to go to Dan. Dan, positive.
Hey, it's me. Good things. This is a benchmark in two places. One, this is a remake that I actually like better than the original movie.
Agreed.
I wasn't really big on Poltergeist to begin with because of the original with the whole chair moving shit. I mean, that's when you leave. That's not when you like get all your neighbors to come over and go, look, chairs are floating around and doing weird things. Also, this movie had a screaming child that I did not hate. Because I always hate the screaming children. Yeah, as far as the jump scares, I liked it. I didn't find anything like horrifying. But I thought it was well put together, and I really liked it.
Philip?
I'll actually agree. I like the jump scares. I actually thought this movie kept it paced well enough that it kept you on your seat. It kept because to me this is traditional horror that kind of gets you in that moment of the anticipation of you're about to jump, and it's like mentally, but it still gets you. And to me, I thought that was good for what it was. I also appreciated Sam Rockwell. I appreciated some of the acting. Yeah, and I think I kind of liked how they modernized it. They modernized it really well. They didn't try to do too much.
Right. They didn't try to remake it back to the 80s.
Yes.
So.
Well, they didn't also do that's the one thing I will say I like this. They didn't do a one-for-one, like, oh, here's this scene. We're going to remake this scene in the modern time.
Yeah, right. They did that. The clowns were really well done.
Yes.
Yeah, please stop showing that.
It's for the fans. Anyway,
sure.
Negative. So before I start, I'm not a horror guy. So when I come into a horror movie, I like to see something I've never seen before. And with Poltergeist, I felt like it was a lot of the stuff that I've already seen in horror films. So my opinion is, if you like horror, then this is your deal. If you're more of the casual guy who likes to see something new every time, then it might not be for you. But yeah, I mean, there's parts of it that were really good. I wasn't a big fan of some of the kid actors. I thought they kind of took me out of the movie a little bit, and I found myself bored a lot in the middle of the movie. It was awesome. My wife was holding onto my hand for dear life, so that was a plus. I really enjoyed that. Dan, do you have any negatives?
Apart from the one young boy, when on the close-ups he looks kind of like a giraffe. And sorry, kid. And I thought that they tried to overdo the ghost get her out guy. I don't know if you really want to call him an exorcist or whatever, but if you look at the original, it was the weird little Frankenstein lady. So I don't know if that's really a minus. Yeah, that's all I got.
Philip?
So that actually was a big minus for me because I couldn't figure out what the hell they were trying to do with that guy. That actually, like, I was actually on board with it for a good chunk of it, and then they threw him in, and I'm like, oh, okay, they're gonna kind of go campy. I'm like, wait a minute, now they're going serious. Wait, okay, they're going back to camp. What the hell do they want? And then when he got there, the interaction with, so I loved what they did with the oh gosh, the paranormal people. So they brought in 3 paranormal experts, or not really experts, we'll call them basically, one's
Scientists.
a PhD and the other 2 are 2 people kind of hanging out.
Interns.
Interns, yes. And one intern didn't believe it all. And I actually appreciated that because to me, I think that brought in the audience because the audience was like, well, so what? I'm not going to care. And then the shit that happened, I was like, oh, okay, I appreciated that. But then when they brought him in, she didn't make any sense because I guess I didn't see, it seemed like she had a huge crush on him. Then you find out, oh, wait, no, that's actually his ex-wife, maybe. Maybe they're married and just never got divorced. I don't know. And then the flip between camp and, to me, I could understand if he's being campy for a camera on the shows that they're saying. But then when he shows up, he shouldn't be campy. He should be, all right, here's the real deal. Here's what I've been through. Here's what I've done. Because I have done that. And I think that was really my biggest piece. I did the child acting was but I guess the other piece that took me away, that bugged me, and that's just because I wish they just hadn't reused it from the original. It's when they tried to reuse the "they're here" line because it was so poorly delivered. I was like, just don't use it. Use anything else.
This house is clean.
Oh, at the end, yeah, that was cheese, but I expected it by then.
Liz, any negatives?
My negative would be from the original movie. I feel like there was more of a backstory to the cemetery. There's even like a body where they were trying to dig a pool, and there was like that creepy guy that was like bringing the children. And here it's like there's a cemetery. They moved the headstones, not the people, and now they're trapped. Like that was it. There was no like they were drugged there. There was any possession, and like the exorcist. I mean, he's okay, but I don't think he took over the same character since like the little old lady aunt, whatever the heck she was in the original.
Yeah.
So that's my. If I had a complaint, that would be my complaint. Is that it wasn't like really a backstory with the house in the land. It was just like, oh, it's a cemetery, and there's a bunch of people. So you're telling me the whole cemetery is exactly where that house was, and the rest of the neighborhood's fine?
Oh, maybe. They like that particular girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. And they found one skeleton that happened to look like those horseshoe crab things you pull up out of the ocean.
Oh, yeah. So actually, my fiance is a doctor. She actually recognized what they were trying to show, and she said it was like a part of a shoulder.
Yeah. So
but again, unless you're in the medical profession, you're not going to know what that is.
Exactly.
So it's like, what are they trying to do?
And she's like, oh, put it back. Put it back.
Yeah.
Put it back.
Dan, what were you saying?
I was going with the bottom of the spine, actually, when I saw that, but okay.
So the film was actually directed by Gil Keenan, and this is his 3rd movie ever, and the first movie he's made in 7 years. So, I mean, for a 3rd-time director, I have to say that he did a fairly decent job overall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, even with my negatives, don't hate the movie, and I don't absolutely love the movie. I definitely think it's worth a watch. I definitely think it's interesting. Maybe would I spend $15? Maybe not. $10 is probably what I would reasonably spend on to go watch this.
And to be fair, I went into this movie with probably higher expectations than I should have. And it's funny because I was gung-ho about seeing this, and Dan was like, let's go see Mad Max. And I'm like, Dan, let's go see Poltergeist. It's going to be awesome. Dan's like, Poltergeist is going to suck. Let's just go see Mad Max. And we went to see Poltergeist, and I'm like, it's okay. And Dan's like, that was fucking awesome. So I thought that was funny. But, you know, I saw the name Sam Raimi, and for me, the Evil Dead remake was really high caliber. I thought it was really, really well. So when I went into this, I kind of expected the same high level of remake, and it didn't do it for me. But it was still, like Philip said, it's still a good movie to watch. It's got good stuff in it.
There's two reasons why I would rate this as a very well done horror movie. One is, yes, you see the scares and you've seen them all before, but they're done really well.
Yeah.
Like the whole tree coming down the stairs thing, that was sweet. The clown thing was done really well. Yeah, sorry, I can't say clown. No, God, there it is.
Stop.
Hello, Mr. Clown. We should put that and like Matthew McConaughey together.
Oh my God.
No,
don't.
The second reason is that in almost every recent horror movie that I've seen, they do a shitty job with making you care about the people. And this one actually has like real life. Like you do believe that the guy's the father, that the kid is, just kids. Up until the whole, goofy exorcist guy with whatever the hell they were doing with that. I think it was really well done. Because the last movie that I've seen that did a family this well was Close Encounters of the Third Kind against the side of the crib. Yeah, so there you go.
Awesome number, Dan. 1 to 10. What do you give this movie?
8.75.
Philip, out of 10.
6.75. Yeah.
Liz?
I'll give it an 8.5.
6 out of 10 for me. Just because I would give the original Poltergeist a 7. So, and I like the original one slightly better. But I'm curious. There's a good question.
Oh.
Dan, what would you have rated the original Poltergeist?
I haven't seen it in a while, but I'd probably rate it around a 7.
Philip?
7.5.
7.
It's funny. We're all at 7s for the original Poltergeist. Like, pretty much. Maybe a half here and there, but that is interesting.
Anyway, I don't find either movie really scary, but I don't know.
For all of your gaming needs, go to VGMX.com and go to VGMX on Schrock Road. Visit Dan, say hi to Max. I'm there occasionally. And that was our review of Poltergeist. Check us out next Tuesday on our normal podcast, Geek News Live. We'll be joined by our friend Mike from McGTV. Have a great night.